Allez.
Archie, do you have a second? It's about this program. After the update... She seems unusually focused. Is she making a new program?
Whoa, Kasane!
This is a video game. You're playing instead of doing work?
I could say you caught me, but this is what I always do. It's kind of pointless yelling at me over things like this anymore.
Why do you want to skip out on work so much?
It's not that simple. This is a defensive measure to ensure I don't waste my precious stamina and mental energy on pointless work.
Defensive measure? That's basically...
Arashi, got a minute?
Did you come to scold me about my work ethic too?
Now's not the time for jokes. Major General Fubuki might be in trouble.
What happened?
I haven't been able to reach him for the past few hours. His geolocation isn't available either. The OSF hasn't been able to help. We're working in the dark.
It's probably best we go look for him then.
No, we don't need to do that.
How come?
Because he's going to wander back like nothing happened. Going to look for him is just a waste of time.
Saving your only brother is a waste of your time?
I'm saying my time shouldn't be used on a pointless effort.
Fine. Let me try putting it another way. Which do you think is better? Wasting a moment of your time on pointless work? Or losing him and regretting it for the rest of your life?
Lose him? Right. You...
Bah oui.
I see. You may have a point. Haruka, send me Fubuki's last known location.
Okay, hold on. There, I sent it. It was a while ago, so we should expand the search. Arashi? Did she just leave?
Can you track her location with GPS?
I'm doing it, but I'm getting her geolocation data coming from everywhere. I can't get a lock on her current location.
Bah elle va vite hein.
It must be her hypervelocity. We should wait and see where she ends up before we go after her.
Est-ce que c'est une mission où je vais jouer? Non, je pense
Arashi
pas.
stopped. She's...
It's Arashi. Rebel is blocking my path. I'll need your power to move this. I'll send you the coordinates.
I'm heading out to the coordinates. Looks like it's around the abandoned subway.
Direction le métro. Direction le métro. Oh, je joue! Incroyable. Alors là, vous savez ce que ça veut dire là? Regardez.
I'm taking this.
Je vais vous montrer ce que ça veut dire.
Arashi, I'm inside the abandoned subway, headed your way.
Copy that. Hurry if you can. I'll continue investigating the area.
Prêt?
Later then.
Hey, Arashi!
We did it.
She just does whatever she wants.
Oh non.
You're one to talk, Kasane.
Non, le
And I
stun.
can't move.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you. Run, youngster!
Et du coup, c'est marrant, j'ai quand même le SAC de Arashi.
Let's keep going.
Allez. Mais quoi?
We did it.
Voilà.
That was quick.
Bon, au moins, je régène passivement. Alors, elle se trouve où? Elle se trouve là-bas. Donc je peux aller là. Mais avant, je vais attendre une petite régène passive. On est d'accord que cette musique ne fait pas très métro quand même. Moi, ça me fait plus penser à une musique d'une ville, à la limite. Un russe infecté, alors attendez. Avec Kyoka, en bas de 2. Pour l'instant.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
You'll need to break its outer shell. Kasane, use your
Là, ça devrait le faire.
and hit it with something heavy.
Ok, ça c'est des petites merdes. Aïe. C'est écrit, hein, c'est dans leur nom, hein, c'est criminel.
We did it.
Je vais me prendre un truc là. Voilà, facile. Encore des Russes infestés, pardon. Quoi? Avec une vision de combo. Eh, c'est dégueulasse. Russes infestés 0 sur 2. Comment ça?
Let's do this.
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Ou alors,
Aim for that spot.
peut-être les battre à la main,
Let's keep going.
entre guillemets.
Good.
C'est bon? C'est comme ça? Mais what? C'est des Russes infestés, je les ai battus en utilisant une vision de combo Kyoka. Avec Kyoka. Ah non, vision de combo, c'est quoi? Non, vision de combo, c'est quand elle tire dans les airs. Là, ce que j'ai fait, c'est que j'ai activé le SAC, c'est pas pareil. Ok. Ouais, mais du coup, c'est hyper random. C'est hyper méga random.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it. That seems to be the spot.
Je sais absolument pas comment
I'll do it. Check.
faire. J'ai aucune idée du trigger. Du coup, bah, je vais bourrer. Hein. Alors. Un par là. Hop. Petit environ du métro. Ça tombe bien, j'en avais pas des masses, donc ça permettra peut-être d'acheter des cadeaux.
I've got a nearby resource ring.
Il est mort.
Leave it to me.
Hop. Ça je prends. Ça je prends. D'accord, je pensais que ça allait spawn derrière moi, mais non, pas du tout. Et là, il y a le monsieur qui fait des sauvegardes. L'archiviste. Sauvegarde parce que ça fait presque 1 heure que je joue. Ah bah non, ça fait 1 heure tout pile in-game. Bien.
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
Attention l'ami.
Let's keep going.
Ok, parfait. On esquive, attention. Bam! Bam! Voilà, exprès pour la finir comme ça. Si au final l'XP n'est pas mirobolante. Enfin, le bonus XP. Arashi, je suis là!
I've almost reached the coordinates.
Copy that. I'm getting reports about a gust of wind blowing through the city.
What?
Yes, it's not causing any damage, but apparently it's unsettling. I just thought you should know.
That gust. I don't think it'll be coming back. I'm betting it was Arashi. She was probably running all over the place looking for traces of Major General Fubuki. Despite what she was saying, she must be really worried.
If I can just find an opening.
Arashi!
Kasane, what took you so long?
Je cours pas aussi
I
vite.
came here as soon as I could. I'll save my questions for later. First, we have to do something about this.
Yeah,
Okay, now we can keep going. Is Major General Fubuki up ahead?
probably. It looks like there was a big fight here. The damage seems recent.
They just won't let up. What gives?
They're not going to stop me.
C'est quoi les ennemis? C'est des pendules patrouilleurs. Ah bah c'est ça. Pendant l'hypervélocité. Bah c'est parfait ça.
We'll corner it. I'm off.
Et non mais putain. Ah non non non.
Normal human speed can't keep up with
Attends,
that
je dois
other
attendre, je dois attendre, je dois
huge
attendre, je dois
SAS.
attendre, je dois attendre.
Let's hurry up and take care of them. This area is particularly in danger of caving in.
Allez. Ah merde.
Understood. You be careful too.
Bon c'est bon.
It's caved in.
Je crois. Je sais pas, je suis pas sûr. Non je l'ai pas eu.
Spooky won't be able to move.
Ok, alors je vais faire un truc.
She's worried. We need to hurry for her peace of
Voilà.
mind.
Je vais les affaiblir comme ça. Boum. Là je fais ça. Ça fonctionne là. On est d'accord, ça a fonctionné. Oui. Ah mais c'est chiant putain. J'attends que le SAC monte.
Give it to me, Arashi.
Hop. Allez, voilà.
Do it. Checkmate.
Voilà, c'est bon. Maintenant c'est du bonus. Et la quête est finie. Je vérifie quand même parce que... Oui, c'est bon. Du coup, rapporter. Ok. Câlin de lapin innocent 4. Ça c'était une quête du tout début, donc a priori ça doit être... Bah c'est ce que j'ai en fait. Non, c'est vrai, il faut ça.
Support me.
À l'aide. La caméra.
More rubble.
Leave it to me.
Fubuki,
Arashi? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. What happened?
I was investigating the area when the extinction belt suddenly descended and jammed my transmissions. Then the others suddenly appeared and destroyed the path, trapping me here.
I knew I didn't need to come all this way. Honestly.
No, you still saved me. Thank you, Kasane. I'm sorry to have bothered you, sis.
Yeah, no kidding. Now I'm exhausted.
Sorry. I guess this makes it the second time you saved me.
Did something similar to this happen in the past?
Yes, back when I was a kid, and scouted by the OSF. Arashi threw a big tantrum using her power, and told them they couldn't take me with them.
What? But it's obligatory. It's no use trying to change their mind. So why?
The OSF and death go hand in hand. Sometimes we need to accept the irrational. I might be able to handle that, but I knew full well that someone earnest like him wasn't equipped to deal with it. And those who aren't equipped to deal with it have a high chance of dying needlessly. So I thought I'd save everyone the trouble and stop him from being enlisted in the first place. Although in the end, I wasn't able to change anything. Just a child's tantrum. That was the biggest waste of my entire life. My brother ended up enlisting in the OSF and somehow even managed to climb up to regiment commander. On the other hand, I got injured, got the top brass on my back, making me run PR. It was the worst.
Injured? So you got hurt?
Yeah, I did something really stupid. I used my hypervelocity and tore my limbs off when I hit a wall.
What?
What?
Don't worry, they fixed them right up so there's barely even a scar. But like you said, my pointless action didn't yield me anything. Just like today.
Neither of them were pointless to me.
Fubuki?
You risked your life to protect me. You used your tiny body to shield me.
Le petit piano.
Ever since I saw that, I wanted to become someone who could risk their life for another. And while you were healing, I found out how fun letters could be.
Letters? What letters?
Did you forget? You wrote me letters as part of your physical therapy treatments for your hands. That's why I started writing letters too. It's like a hobby of mine now.
Really?
It helps me relax. There's something else it helps me with too. It helps me remember the time you defended me. It really cheers me up. So it wasn't pointless.
Huh.
Très bien. J'ai quand même des questions pour Fubuki, moi, mais bon,
So about today,
rien à voir.
do you really think it was pointless?
Yeah, I do.
I see.
I really hate wasted effort, but that doesn't mean it's all bad. It's fine doing something like this once in a while. It's a little embarrassing how it goes against everything I believe in, though.
Très bien. Ça c'est fait. Bon, au moins c'est une quête de relation où on jouait.
You really are strong. Even with all this discouragement, you just take it and keep fighting.
That's thanks to you and everyone else. I'm not that strong on my own.
I don't remember doing anything special, but I guess I'm happy I could help.
Niveau 5, effet du SAC prolongé. Ce qui va être pratique, hein, parce que le sien il part vite vite vite.
I never thought I'd hear that from you. I'm honored, thank you.
Très bien. Les souvenirs peuvent être problématiques, je me demande si ça peut les effacer, si on peut les effacer facilement. Mais les supprimer, ça ressemble un peu trop à la réhabilitation de personnalité à mon goût. En fait, je m'en suis souvenu, donc j'ai voulu relire ces lettres, mais malheureusement, je les avais toutes jetées. C'est vraiment dommage. Je crois que la dissolution des ordures n'a pas encore eu lieu, tu ne veux pas aller les récupérer. Réfléchis à ce que tu viens de dire, cette unité ne sépare pas les ordures. Je ne vais pas fouiller un tas de déchets pour retrouver de vieilles lettres. D'accord. Alors, on va faire Shiden puis Yuito. Ah non, il y a Gema aussi, qui doit être dans le coin, il est là-bas. Bon, je vais faire Shiden en premier, et puis après on fera Gema et Yuito. On fera un tour des cadeaux.
Hey Kasane, got a
On
minute?
s'arrêtera là,
Yes, what do you need?
pour cette interlude.
It can wait if you're busy, but I was hoping you'd run some military exercises with me.
We can go now. Let's head to the training facility.
Avec son masque, pour cacher sa sale gueule. Ce gros con.
Damn it! I thought I could win this time. I can't believe you turned the tables on me at the last second.
I may have managed to push through at the end, but it was really close. Thanks. That made for a good training session. I noticed you move differently now. It's like you don't hesitate anymore.
Don't analyze me. You shouldn't get carried away just because you beat me.
It was a compliment.
I know, but I guess it's fine. I'll learn from this experience and win next time. Just you wait.
I appreciate your passion, but remember not to push yourself too hard. You'll make your family worry.
I don't even have to be pushing myself for them to worry. They never listen to anything I say.
You have good parents. You had better be replying to all of their messages.
I am, but they still won't stop bugging me. I decided I'm gonna drop by and see them once in a while.
That's a good idea. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
They're constantly asking when I'll be coming over next. I mean, don't they get how busy I am?
You always talk about them like that, but I know they're important to you. You just can't admit it.
That's normal. You're just too blunt. Although that could be why you're so strong. You fight for what's important to you without being bothered by what anyone else thinks. That's a strength that can't be measured, and utterly incomprehensible to me. But I did learn something while watching.
What would that be?
Real strength isn't something you compare against other people. Everyone, including me, has their own unique strengths. Anyway, don't get cocky just because you're a little talented. I'm eventually going to surpass you and run the OSF one day.
And here I thought you'd actually grown as a person. You haven't changed much at all.
What?
Although, it would be off-putting if you suddenly changed overnight. So I guess this is better.
Nothing but insults, as usual. Are you really trying to become friends with me?
About that. I know what Kyoka said, but I don't think we need to force a friendship between us.
What?
We may have different ways of thinking, but we can trust each other on the battlefield. Don't you think that's good enough?
Yeah, we're fighting in the same platoon. I suppose I can at least be cooperative.
Ouais, on va pas être ton ami, hein.
I'm glad we've come to an agreement.
Parfait. Comme ça, on sait qu'on sera jamais amis avec lui. C'est une bonne nouvelle.
I'm not saying you're suited to be a leader or anything. As much as I hate to admit it, there's no one else that could do it.
You're babbling so much I can't follow. What's your point?
I mean, you're doing a good job. For now, at least.
Ah, il est là. Alors, niveau 5, c'est un SAC prolongé et une immunité à l'électrification. Donc, un peu OSEF. Salut, tu serais libre demain après-midi, on devrait s'entraîner à nouveau, je veux prendre ma revanche. Ce n'est pas en un jour que tu vas renverser la vapeur, je n'ai pas le temps de m'entraîner avec toi tous les jours. Tu dis ça parce que tu as peur que je gagne, je me suis entraîné et je me sens en pleine forme, un jour suffit amplement pour s'améliorer. Si tu ne veux pas t'entraîner, alors faisons un vrai combat, voyons qui peut éliminer le plus d'autres, tu n'as pas le droit de refuser.
I never said I disliked you, but I do agree that we've come to know each other.
J'ai tout à fait la possibilité de ne pas faire ton challenge,
Kasane,
Shidon.
can we talk? I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I know this is cruel of me to ask, but could you tell me where Naomi died? I heard about what happened to her, and I wanted to visit the last place she stood before she died. Of course, you don't have to tell me if it's too painful for you.
It's Mizuhagawa. We can go together.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think you should see it too.
Sorry, and thank you.
Très bien.
Naomi died around here. This is where she fought the Togetsu soldiers. She and the rest of the people transformed into others. They saved us when we had nowhere to run, at the cost of their own lives.
It must have been hard for you.
Just looking at this place brings back painful memories. Naomi told me something back then, though. That she was happy to have been alive, and to perform one last act of humanity. Naomi was in pain, but she found a reason to live. That's why I won't let this keep me down. I'll survive anything the world wants to throw at me.
I see. Naomi lived her life to the fullest.
Gemma, are you crying?
Oh, looks like I am.
Non, c'est juste qu'il pleut.
Sorry.
You better not say you want to die, too.
Don't worry, I won't. I already decided I wouldn't waste my life anymore. I'm sure Naomi wouldn't be happy if I did something like that.
Good. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Why did you want to come here anyway?
I wanted to confirm what I was feeling. To figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. I won't let anyone go through what Naomi did ever again. However, this nation's issues are too great. Suo and Seiron are no different. They use and discard the innocent for their own gain.
You're right. I'm sure there are people like Naomi suffering somewhere in this country, even now.
I was hesitating because of the size of the opposition. But learning about Naomi's last moments here has solidified the path I need to take. Now that the government's actions have been made public, the system is slowly changing. I want to help create a new system to make up for past mistakes. That's the least I can do for Naomi.
I'm glad you have a goal. I'm sure she would be happy. It sounds like you'll still have plenty to do after retirement.
Actually, I had another idea about my retirement, although it might be a little conceited. If a retired OSF soldier can live a long life and do something to help society, then I want to become the model case of a psionic successfully aging.
That's impressive. You must have drawn upon your vast experience to come up with an idea like that.
No, I didn't come up with it on my own. It's something I thought after talking with you.
Really?
Remember when I had you taste my cooking the other day? That helped me gain a little confidence that I had more to offer than my ability to fight. Even if I lose my power, there are still so many new things for me to try. I was worried about what would happen after retirement, but now I'm almost looking forward to it. People really can change.
He does look happier than when he first handed me Naomi's letter. Life goes on in this world, even without her. For both Gemma and me. I feel like I should start something new too.
Really? Do you want to try cooking with me? It's pretty interesting.
I'll think about it.
Très bien. Gemma Etchebest.
Look, Kasane, it seems like I'm not very good at expressing these kind of feelings. I'm just concerned about you as a friend. That's all I wanted to say.
It's strange. I don't feel upset hearing that coming from you, Gemma. Thank you.
No need to thank me, I'm just telling you how I feel. This is kind of embarrassing.
Allez, son S assez prolongé, très bien. C'est un bon passif. Je t'ai demandé si tu voulais cuisiner avec moi, non? Ça m'a rappelé une chose à propos de Naomi. Lorsque Naomi m'a donné la recette, elle m'a dit qu'elle voulait cuisiner pour toi, elle s'inquiétait pour toi et disait que tu pourrais sauter des repas si elle n'était pas là. Elle t'a dit tout ça? Oh Naomi, je vais bien, je mange pour survivre. Pas vrai, Gemma? Oui, on a beaucoup de choses à faire, alors mangeons et survivons.
Strange to say, but I really admire you.
I admire you as well. I have to make sure I live up to your respect.
Yuito, étape de relation, c'est parti. Même si en vrai c'est le plus Osef, parce que j'utilise pas son pouvoir.
How he feels about that. Yuito, are you free right now?
Yeah, what's up?
It's just, well, I thought we could talk about our mother. I'm sure we both have some things we want to say.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that too, actually. Oh, why don't we head down to Mizuhagawa?
Why there?
I just thought a little picnic might help change the mood.
Ah,
We
le
can make some
pique-nique.
food for us. What do you think?
A picnic in the middle of others? Well, I guess it'll warm us up for battle.
Yeah, it'll be field training. Let's head out in about an hour.
All right.
Looks like we took care of most of the others around here. Let's take a break. Here's your lunch.
Oh. This is pretty elaborate. He might even be better at this than Naomi. No, that's too much of a compliment.
I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away. Is it too much?
It's fine. It tastes fine too.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom Mother.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
Qui fait que Kasane est plus vieille que
You're
Kaito.
like my big sister then.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
You were raised first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
Well, we really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Right.
Je rappelle que la fin du monde est proche à cause de toi. Hein.
That was a little insensitive.
Pas forcément une bonne chose ta
No.
naissance plutôt.
It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
That laugh. Is he trying to make me feel better? If he is, then maybe I was too hard on him.
Très bien.
Whew, that was quite the feast. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Allez,
Me too. The
dépêchez.
moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I. I wonder if we'll have the time, though.
That's hard to say. Did you ask her how long she can stay in this time?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah. Sorry for being a downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I just don't want to think that not seeing her is the end of the relationship. Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
I was just a kid, but I remember being so happy when I was with my mom.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected. Isn't that right, Naomi?
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts are connected over time.
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us. But I am very thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes. I have more good memories now.
Promise not to laugh, but when I actually saw her again and heard her voice, I felt a lump in my throat and almost started to cry.
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
This is perfect. Let's get a workout in before we head back.
Okay. Let's take care of this together.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them. Connect with SAS and don't forget your surroundings. This is starting to get a little awkward. Is it because he called me his big sister?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll be careful.
Okay, let's go then.
Bon, ça y est, on a enfin fini toutes les étapes de relation. Oui, super, génial. Tu peux me faire une critique plus détaillée du repas que j'ai cuisiné, ça peut me servir pour la prochaine fois. S'il faut dire quelque chose, je dirais que c'était un peu fade. Tu prends ça au sérieux. Qu'est-ce qui te plaît tant dans les tâches ménagères? Je n'y ai pas vraiment réfléchi, une sorte d'accomplissement peut-être. J'aime bien suivre les étapes et faire les choses dans l'ordre. C'est une sorte de victoire si je suis efficace. Et puis j'avais l'habitude de faire ça pour moi, mais là c'est pour autrui. C'est gratifiant de rendre service aux gens. Très bien. Plus qu'à aller dans la boutique, déjà voir s'il y a des nouvelles armes. Et il y en a. J'ai Mastune donc c'est cool. Lui on s'en fout. Elle on prend. Et Kyoka on prend, voilà. Triple arme. Boum. Changer d'équipement, oui bien évidemment. Alors. Paf. 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 Voilà. Je suis stuff. Les suppléments, je sais qu'elle est niveau 6, mais est-ce que la différence vaut vraiment le coup? C'est pas énorme, la flemme. Franchement, la flemme. Je vais donner des cadeaux que à ceux qui sont très avancés. Parce que sinon on va prendre 10 plombes et ça va être chiant. Une canne à pêche, tiens. Je vais donner, non. Tiens, un rouleau de je sais pas quoi, un rouleau de PQ. Miroir, je peux pas. Bougie simple, je peux. Lampe ancienne, je peux. Un baki, machin baki, bah les couilles. Fait. Ah, jeu d'arcade pour Arashi. L'eau. Ah, je peux pas. Pour Shiden, ok. Je donne que à ceux où les pouvoirs m'intéressent vraiment et où je suis bien avancé. Un cadeau. Ah, il y a plein de trucs pour elle. C'est important Anabi Shiden parce que ça permet d'augmenter le DPS. Et Arashi Kyoka, bah, c'est les pouvoirs que j'utilise le plus donc. Cadeau. Bougie simple.
Wow, I'm so happy.
Putain, mais le CTP. Viens ici. Cadeau. Tiens, prends ça. Ça te fera des abdos.
Thanks.
Ah, c'est moins... Bonus? Non, j'ai pas levé le... Pas grave. Pas grave. Non. Oui. Voilà. Donne une borne d'arcade. Mais où est-ce qu'on va la foutre, la borne d'arcade? À droite, là?
You know what I like. Thanks.
Alors. Ouais, elle est là. Ok. Game. Oh bah tiens. Allez, fais-toi les abdos. Ah, skip, c'est l'enfer, ces trucs-là. Ah bah, Kyoka. Ça tombe bien. Kyoka, j'ai un truc pour toi. J'ai rien du tout. Gamma. Excuse-moi avant ton entraînement. Putain, il y a le mec qui fait des pompes à un bras. J'ai 2 trucs pour toi. Mais ça sera pas suffisant pour level up, normalement.
This is for me?
This is for me? Allez, va à la pêche. T'es con, c'est pas en intérieur, mais... Et qu'il est con? On l'a pas choisi pour son intelligence, celui-là.
Hey, I'm grateful.
I'm grateful. Très bien. On a fait le tour, vu que Shiden, j'avais rien à lui donner. Je vais vérifier, mais je crois que j'ai rien à lui donner. Non, c'est bon. Du coup, on peut sauvegarder et enfin on peut passer au chapitre 11, qui va parler de voyage dans le temps. Ça va être génial. Let's move. On se parti.
I'm sorry I made you all worry.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Okay. Then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready. Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Huh? That was sudden.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
Non.
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
Comment?
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Let's go, Mother. Is something the matter?
I'm just happy you turned into such a fine young lady.
Oh.
It's not my place to say that, though. I'm sorry I left you behind and ran away.
It's okay. You don't need to apologize. They were trying to kill you, and I don't remember much about being in Togetsu anyway. And after I came to Suo, I had my big sister.
Then I have to say thank you to your sister.
I'm sure she'll be happy.
Mais elle est dead.
You still call me Mother, even after everything.
Bah ouais. Dans les méandres du temps. Très bien.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos
terminal
Terminal.
Chronos.
Perhaps it's a kind of station or junction point for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
Allez, on y va.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Allez.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos Terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos Terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
On est prêt, c'est bon.
I got the hang of using the red strings now. Yuito's here this time. I have to do this right.
Alors on a eu un message, tout ça, enfin en gros c'est un résumé, non? Je respecte la volonté du Yuito de faire tout notre possible, mais ce n'est pas comme si vous aviez vu une intrication en personne. Je veux dire, vous voulez utiliser un pouvoir instable pour entrer dans le portail Kunad, dont on ne sait rien pour démêler les intrications. Est-ce que c'est possible au moins? Shiden a raison, je n'ai jamais vu d'intrication et je n'ai aucune idée de comment les démêler. Mais on est les seuls à pouvoir s'en charger. C'est pour ça qu'on y va. C'est gentil de t'inquiéter pour nous, Shiden, je te promets qu'on va y arriver. Je n'ai jamais dit que je m'inquiétais. Alors dépêchez-vous de démêler des intrications et de revenir, d'accord? Nique ta mère, connard. Allez, oui, je veux y aller.